here. We've been waiting on her to get here, Adele. And it's going down. Adele, give us what's up.
You didn't have to wait long because she is here.
Yes.
What's
Welcome
happening?
back.
Thank you.
Man, I'm all good, man. You know, you here in the city,
I'm here in the city.
about to do your thing.
About to do my thug fizzle.
As always.
As always. We had a sold-out show last night on Valentine's Day. Everybody came in all
They was
booed up. I got to harass them tonight. Y'all come to the show tonight. We'll talk about the booed up audience last night.
Who you
They was
think?
good.
You think a lot of booed ups tonight, or?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
It's going to be some booed up. This Valentine weekend. You know how we do it. We people of color.
Yeah.
Your birthday becomes your birthday month. You already know. This is Valentine's weekend.
Right.
So we going to have some good fun.
Right.
I'm going to harass some good people.
Yeah, because even though you went out last night, which you're supposed to, like you said, it's the weekend. What we doing Friday? What we doing Saturday? Yeah, that's a lot, though, Adele. 3-4 days.
It ain't a lot. And, these days going to go by so fast. Valentine's weekend.
Right, not day.
Not day. It's only day when it falls like on a Tuesday. Then it'll be like, what you do on Valentine's Day?
Right.
But if it's a Thursday, even a Wednesday might get you a what you do on Valentine's weekend.
Right. Yeah, man. So I remember last time you were here. The show, you went back on tour. That concert, you, Martin Lawrence, D-Ray, man.
We had a ball.
Man, straight ignorant. I'm talking about I laughed from the beginning till the end.
Yes.
And then I was like, that's it. Come on, give me some more. Give me some more.
It's over now. Sorry, it's over now.
Yeah, man. Excellent.
That the Lit AF tour.
Yeah.
It was Lit AF,
Yes, it
and
was.
we had a ball.
And you can smell the lit, too, in the room. All over the whole
Not
place.
in my room, you can smell the lit. Like, y'all get away from here with that lit.
Don't want it in my clothes.
No one in my clothes. I got to drop, I'm on parole. I can't be, y'all gone now. I ain't had my antidote to the lit yet.
Oh, man, we got a lot of hot topics on the show. Make sure you guys get the tickets today, tomorrow. You here Sunday, too?
No, just Friday and Saturday. That's
just
it.
Friday
And
and
last
Saturday.
night was sold out. If I was y'all, I'd have been on out there and get your tickets because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Boy, but it ain't going to be quick. It's gonna be a minute.
This is improv.
I get to stand up there.
Yeah.
I get to stand up and do what I do and take my time. And boy, I got something to talk about, Cleveland, Ohio.
You know what I like, too, though? When y'all in those type of settings and y'all be going and going. That's what we pay our money for.
Can't stop.
And then the dude with the light in the back. Because y'all done went over, I be like, keep going. He be mad. He be like,
Yeah, they did me like that last night. I said, I only got one show tonight. I ain't leaving this stage until I decide to leave this stage. When it's a 2-night show, you have to be cognizant.
Right, because of the second show.
You got people waiting on to come in the second show. But, baby, on that second show, I goes there.
Right.
And sometimes I don't get back from there. You can go there sometimes.
Right.
I have a good time, though.
That's
I haven't had any complaints. We have had a ball.
Yeah,
so it's all good, Cleveland.
All right. So what do you think about this reality show? B. Smith and her husband and his girlfriend.
I think it's gonna be extremely interesting.
Well, you damn right.
But what's so funny though? What's so funny to me right now is all the guys that's mad as hell that it was him and not them. They up there smacking their wife upside the head, trying to get her to black out a couple times. So that's bad. I'm going. Y'all going to hell with me for that.
Really?
Just so everybody knows. Don't be messed up like I'm the only one going. I just will be passing out the warm water when we get there. But y'all going with me. Just know that. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know. You know that I'm so on the fence with that because there's so many different ways you can come at that situation. You know what I mean? You can come from the defending the victim of the disease. You can come defending the husband who's been neglected. Ain't no defense for the girlfriend.
About to say, how you gonna defend her ass moving in?
I'm sorry, white girl. I can't help you out. I can't really help you out right there. Maybe if you get a bad perm, we might feel a little sympathy for you. That's all I got for you.
He moving in. Come on now.
You moving in. B. Smith joint.
Right.
But then again, we ain't, we don't know what all she might be doing for B. Smith. So she might be doing things we not willing to do. I mean, come on, that's why people have facilities because a lot of people are not willing or able to do all the things. Some people are willing to go above and beyond the call of duty, like the man who impregnated the lady who lived in the facility.
And the damn nurse was in a coma. In a coma.
So, what's interesting?
Man, and they didn't know she was having a damn baby.
They didn't know the girl was pregnant.
Right.
She hid that pregnancy. She said, I don't want them to know they might stop my good thing. She the only one mad that they find the boy. She said, why y'all? I had that one up. I had my Wednesday set up for life. And here y'all come messing with my one-eyed dude. Why y'all messing with him? That's my personal, my baby daddy. Who gonna watch the damn baby now?
Right.
That's my question. I know she hot. She just can't talk.
Right.
But I know she wanna tell their asses, boy.
Yeah.
Did I interrupt y'all good thing on Wednesday? This is hump day. I need this man. I'm so bad. Oh, so the views that y'all are hearing are not necessarily those. It's all me. It's all Adele. I take full responsibility. And if you want to hear more of these bad views, bring your butt down to the Improv tonight and tomorrow night and get the opportunity to hear me talk about all of it. That's really bad.
Right.
No, but you know what's tripped out?
What's up?
Somebody would call that bad. Oh, that's so bad that she's saying that.
Yeah.
But they ain't saying it's so bad that the man impregnated the lady.
Exactly.
Get your priorities right, people.
Right. So, today's climate, comedians, everybody with a platform, if you say something, they want to come at you. You all tell jokes. How do you do it in today's climate?
With two specific fingers up in the air, one on each hand, waving at those who got a problem with it. That's how I do it.
I'm like, these are jokes.
Like that. Two very specific, call them hump days if you want to. My Wednesday fingers waving. That's how I do it. Ain't nobody got time for all that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Sensitivity.
Yeah.
The Osley brothers went out back in the day with that, being sensitive. Ralph Tresvant said he need a man with sensitivity.
You need a man with sensitivity.
Today, we need you to have some reptile skin on you. Please and thank you very much. Come on, look who the head dude in charge. You got to have a sense of reptile
to deal with
skin.
it, huh? Man.
So,
please.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Another hot topic. Let's go to VHS tape.
Wait.
Tape.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just correct you there, brother Sam Sylk. If it was a VHS, it wasn't new. All right? Boom. That is not a new tape. Heck, you can't even say a cassette is new at this point. It got to be on flash drive or it's old anyway.
Yeah.
He got another tape.
But seriously, they're investigating, and someone from his camp who've been working with him for years. I guess they kept this VHS tape. And they turned it in to the authorities, and they're looking into prosecuting him, finally.
He should have just went on and bought him the car they asked for. Dude should have just went on and bought that house or that car. Like, dude, right now, you don't need, and I bet they was waving it around. Don't think this the only one I got. I got copies of this. But the reality is, if it's VHS, it probably is the only copy. Because ain't nobody. I need a floppy disk to record it.
Yeah. Adele, the girl they say is 14.
Oh, no. She's got a 14-year-old at this point.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. So yeah. And the guy is saying that he knows the girl, the one who turned in the tape. He's identifying, saying I can say that's her, and of course it's Rob. And CNN said, look, they looked at the tape. Now, CNN said pretty much,
you can tell
it's allegedly him.
But here's the thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe it 600%. But here's my thing. This guy, I'm curious. I'm more curious about, like, why now? Why now? After all these years, why now? And you turn it in. And you know the girl. So either you were enjoying the tape for years by yourself, and now you decided to share it with the world. What was the point? I don't get the point of him holding it. Although I guess that's neither here nor there at this time. But I'm curious about that. That piques my curiosity. Like, why did you hold it so long?
That's the problem I have. Damn well this girl is underage.
Yes.
What grown-ass man feels comfortable holding on,
this,
working for a ninja, okay? I got to remember on the radio. And damn well you see he's sleeping with this girl, and you don't do nothing?
But you hold the tape so for when you got a problem,
I got a problem with
or
that.
when you ain't giving me what I R. Kelly didn't do something that this guy wanted him to do. And the guy said, I'll retaliate by bringing this tape out. So that leaves me to feel like you're not a hero in this situation unless you just acquired the tape and you like, oh, wow, look what I ran across. And it's a VHS tape. You ain't going to just run across that. They got to be put up somewhere, they got to be. So he had it, I assume. So I don't feel good about him letting it out. I'm happy. We already know what's happening with R. Kelly. It's not like people either be blind or have no sense of smell to
no sense of smell.
You hear me doing my own boom. I'm so bad. I'm gonna slap the pee out of me if I keep that up. But I'm just saying, we know what was going on with him. And even if this tape, well, I guess maybe it will be the nail in the coffin.
In the coffin, because they say that it's not out the statutes of limitations or something, so they may be able to. It could be. Well, no,
I beg to differ. VHS has been out.
Yeah. Down here. I don't see that.
I got a few.
Okay.
I got a few VHS tapes myself, but they've been out. They've been out for a good. It's been a minute. She was 14 at the time. Like I said, she's 35 now. Not to say that ain't in my mind there shouldn't be a statute of limitations. If you're a pedophile, if that baby was a baby, then you should, not be allowed to keep it moving. If that was documented and we know that you were, messing with babies.
All right. Other news: Monique and Steve Harvey, all over social media. Your take on the TV show? They sit down.
I saw it. It was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I thought it was
social media only show on Instagram is only showing the last 60 seconds of the conversation, and so people took it trying to divide it.
Okay.
Well, Steve is bogus. He should have stood with her, or then they were saying, well, Monique, she was filed for saying what but they didn't see the entire interview.
Okay. So the last 60 seconds were they.
Steve, we black out here. You can't be moving like that. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's a green thing.
It's a green thing.
It's a green thing, Monique. It's a green.
That's a valid
I'm
point.
gonna lose some of this integrity. I can't help poor people being poor. I gotta take care of my kids. So I'm gonna lose some of my integrity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they put that part on the
the
internet. Well, I thought it was a good interview. I thought it was a good and honest interview for television, because normally they don't talk that honestly like that, and that was raw. And it wasn't even 100%. That's the thing. What comedians, we kind of handcuffed on that tip. Things about, but you don't want people in social media. That's the immediate thing that they do. Go, okay, which side you on? You have to pick a side. It's not necessary to pick a side all the time. Sometimes you just listen to the information, take what works for you, and keep it moving. It don't necessarily have to be a side. As with Steve and Monique, for me, it ain't a side. Both of them my comrades, both of them my co-workers. I ain't got no side. I ain't picking no side. But I will say I like the fact that it was raw. It was a little more raw than an interview normally is. It was a more real.
I would say that you could say both. You can get both points without a doubt.
Yeah, that's
you
absolutely
can understand fully. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
I totally agree 100%. But yeah, that was good. I'm glad that they did it, and I literally hope something comes from it. Like I hope that maybe it's some forgiveness. Come on, play a bed of soft music. Don't you see my give me my violin? What, don't you hear me over here?
All right, okay. All right. Oh no, that's Law and Order. Okay, all right.
Law and Order, how appropriate. But I do. I hope something comes. I hope I hope that everybody sings Kumbaya or something.
Lastly, Jussie Smollett, they talking about, well, now they claim they're investigating Chicago. This is according to Chicago News. They're investigating that it was possibly a setup. And one of the people of interest works for Empire.
Now, I saw something on the news about them saying one of the guys worked for Empire.
Yeah.
That explains to me why.
And Jussie was supposed to be getting wrote off.
But see, that's the thing. Now see, that could be somebody just throwing a rumor out there.
Yeah.
They don't normally announce he's getting written off, do they?
Yeah, no.
You wake up one day, look at the show, and be like, they killed Jussie.
Right. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, that's a new Jussie. That's not the original
that
Jussie.
Ain't Jussie.
Right.
Jussie didn't have that long of a curl. That looked like Little Richard right there.
Right.
Shut up. But yeah, I don't know. It clears up for me when he said, I saw him on, and he said that one of them said, Empire, and he didn't reply to that. And then he said, then they said they used the derogatory term from Empire. And then he turned around and the guy hit him and then hit him back. Now, so he described what happened a lot better there, and it made more sense. Yeah. See, that's the thing I think a lot of people had, the fact that it didn't make sense to them. Like, what, a MAGA hat? What? In Chicago? Right. What? But what was messing me up was people talking about, what was he doing out at 2 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, cause he grown as hell, maybe?
And maybe? And there's a lot of folks out at 2 o'clock in the morning downtown Chicago.
It's downtown Chicago. Yeah. But here's my thing. Why question a grown 30-something-year-old man about what he doing when he trying to tell you? Because, see, that's what my issue is, and a lot of people. If a white man came up to you and said, I've been jack-rolled by 2 black people, this, that, and the other happened, they ain't asking you for your cell phone. They ain't asking you what
like
you
your
was
boy
doing
Lim.
out.
What's your man name, Lim? What's the dude name?
Neeson.
Yeah. I want to go get the black.
Yeah. He talking about he looked for a week for. I was like, where you look at? You didn't go to Cleveland.
Right.
You gonna find a black man in 5 minutes if you walk your butt down the street in Cleveland and you got a crowbar. It's like, dude, let me get that.
Right.
I needed this. I'm glad to see you. My car need a crowbar. Run that, player, right now.
But for real, you know what I really think they do it to us with this whole thing with Empire?
What?
They got a whole nother TV show out of this right now. This is a whole nother
Star.
series. Right.
Ain't that the name of it, Star?
No, I'm talking about right now. They got actual season going on.
Oh, they waiting on us to finish writing.
Right, we got to finish.
They waiting for us to finish writing this stuff. You right. They probably say, just put it out in the world, put a story out there. We all kind of stuff. The internet ain't defeated. They are undefeated.
Lucius Lyon set this up.
You think Lucius did? You think Lucius had something to do with it? You know, he did throw him in the garbage when he was a baby. You remember that episode? Yeah, we'll get creative. We got some conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
too.
we do, boy.
When you got a people that so much has happened to, it ain't no surprise that we got all these conspiracy theories.
We got one for everything.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you think about Miss Evers' boys back when they was doing that whole syphilis experiment. You like, it happens. And then they tried the opioid experiment, and oh my God, now it's epidemic. I know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. It don't never stay down there for too long, do it?
Not at all.
And then I'm getting too deep now. They're gonna get you in trouble.
It's all good. We good. So we at the Improv tonight and tomorrow.
That's right. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, I'm at the Improv tomorrow. I got 2 shows tonight at 7 something and 10, and then 7:30 and 10.
7:30 and 10.
And then tomorrow night, 7 and 9:45.
Yeah.
So don't put your CP time on. Get down there on time, cause listen, I think I'm the only comedian a good time or your money back. This is my money back guarantee. If you don't like the show, you can get your money back. Now, where you can get it back from is a mystery to all of us. None of us know where you get that back from. We just know you get it back.
Adele, give his
She is a lady. Yes, I am.
Always good. See you, John.
It's always good to see you as well. Thank you, Sam.
Anytime. Boy, coming up.
Ain't nobody hotter.